this one here. Oh boy. Wow. Oh boy. Wow. We're playing our boys. Let's see here. Wow. Oh boy. Oh, too big. I lost his face. Austin Bengals. Signed. So you, sorry dude, you're 89, you're a corner. Bye bye. 5'10", yeah. Bye bye. All right, good. We got everybody signed. All right, so let's get this game on the road. Terry Tate, offense linebacker. Oh, that's right. It's not my team. It's like Chris Jones. He don't play for us. We're going all red today. Have a red today, baby. Red today, baby. Got a red.
this, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
Might have won back-to-back Heisman trophies if the ballot had come after the national championship games that he and Clemson played against Alabama. But when you watch him on the field, you realize why coordinators and head coaches want to bend their offense to his talents, because when he's got the ball in his hands, he can be magical at times.
Back to throw, Watson. It's Waring, the tight end with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 9 catches, 109 yards.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb, because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll take it across the 50 into Chief territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Watson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. Completes this to Waring. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
To the ground with Dobbins. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's in. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Look looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's
get under the bed, Charles. Hey Google, set the air conditioner to 76 degrees.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play.
Don't hurt that now.
3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means
don't hit Mahoney too hard now.
And got him to win. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Terry off his linebacker.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The brother blitzed that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear.
Then you wham bam touchdown, defense.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game.
I guess they get confused. I guess these jokers too.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause.
You Terry Tate off his linebacker, just like defense.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Travis Kelsey. A 3-yard
feel like it. You just like defense.
3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, no, hit him. Hey, go down, Mahomes. You know I love you, bro.
Now, how about that?
Go down, dog.
He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Oh.
It's taken to the 26.
Dang it.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over for the 1st and 10. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's high? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. For the Texans here, you wonder just how long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year in the divisional round. Yeah, the Texans had a 24-0 lead on the road. Normally you'd consider that ball game, but not when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field, as those Chiefs rallied back to win one of 3 times in those playoffs where they trailed by double digits and came back to get the victory. Now Dobbins. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st down, Watson to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Let's cross him.
He's going to have
God
the hook
dang
up to
it. They made him do that. He could have kept going. That's one.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
That certainly has to feel
He's
good.
making
It's not
keep
all
running
the
straight.
time
That's a
that the play
touchdown.
should get all
Cheating
the credit.
rats.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play?
Are they going to make him do that, man? Just keep
And
going.
the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run with Dobbins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. There's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to
same
prepare
quarter.
for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Watson flushed out right. And he'll take this one
Quarterback out
for
of
Texans touchdown.
And that's thing. And that's 2. That's 2.
19 touchdown now in the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's
Battle
good.
red on, baby.
14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays.
7-2, guys.
Belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit.
All right, don't hit him now. Just, don't hit him. Just tackle him. Don't try to hit Stick Mahomes. That's my boy. Don't try to hit Stick him.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Ross Blacklock on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
Think him on. He plays let me trade him.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 20.
Come on, man, Hugh.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, the catch.
Good tackle.
By Coleman.
Terry Tate off his linebacker.
That catch good for 5.
Hey, he's got the field right here, guys.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Lee Cunningham, black defense.
Stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
KC.
In this situation, the defense was effective.
That guy faked. Oh, that guy faked you out. Oh, they faked you out 3 times. Oh, come on. Y'all had him.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first
He
down.
faked y'all out.
Right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as is the nasty side. The left side.
Oh, he made you look stupid. Y'all had a beat on him.
The old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010.
Oh, damn.
That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Freaking clown. Out the field again. Can't be giving Mahomes no opportunities. Me and you, Terry Tate, offensive linebacker.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Looking left side.
This boy no shot. That's why you had to get off the field when you can.
The 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's the same coach I had.
Definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
So why they make
They're
that
starting
guy
to
jump
move
up,
the
pick that ball up.
And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So a 1st and 10.
You calling me, Ma? Oh.
And now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
Defense. They don't run the ball like my Chiefs. They gonna run a little bit.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Took yourself out the play.
Gonna get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than Gardner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
They still got Kelsey on this thing too. Wow. Be careful with this team. Come on, dude. Missed him. Oh boy. Terry Tate off his linebacker. 3,000.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Come on, man.
A gain of 4.
Bruce White
It's
defense.
now 2nd and 6.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man is Hill.
See, this is why you had to get off the field.
Almost gets to the 10. Give him 14 on that one. And had a first down.
Pull a hot sauce in here, but don't hit Mahomes hard.
Chiefs.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, Lord.
They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Mahomes, what you doing?
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
All the hell, I'm trying not to hit you, dog. You can't do that again, man.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Now Edwards-Helaire.
Good job. Good job, Cunningham.
Behind the line
Good
of
job.
scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Captain working on this team. He gonna throw this thing. Let's put a hot sauce in here.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
What are you doing, Terry Tate?
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Get there.
Caught at the 3. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
86.
From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Obviously,
Get off
Brandon,
the
they couldn't
field
get it all
on
back
3rd
with just
down.
one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead.
Nah, but see, this is bull. This how both y'all know when no one's over there. Clowns.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1.
Get out the way.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Move your
I'd love to just start back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they...
What's going on, Ma?
What do you put on a dog to keep her from showing her leg off?
You gotta wait. You gotta let it take place, Ma. It's not gonna happen overnight. All right, then this.
She been showing her leg for a month, a year.
Put the cone on her there so she won't get to her leg. And we just put that stuff on her earlier today. You gotta give her a chance to do his thing. Huh? We put it on her earlier today.
What?
You put that flea medication on her. Well, actually, was it this morning you put it on her, right?
No.
Yeah, it was.
She didn't have a cone on the
No, I said the flea medication.
Does that get any down to her leg?
Well, you put it on top and it, I don't know what it does. It don't say put it down to her leg.
I know it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just gave up a score. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
You can put a muzzle on her. Or you can put a muzzle on her. Yeah, muzzle.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Here's Dobbins, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all
Dobbins get through the hole, man.
It started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
But one of the ways
Charlie, come here.
quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st.
See how bogus this is. So they showed Dobbins. He just ran the ball nice on the sideline, buddy. They just be making stuff.
Because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But
I guess.
Shut it down for 2 yards or
maybe he's
less.
over there now.
That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I didn't make him move. You freaking cheap rats.
And he will take this one home.
You got to pay attention to that because they're going to move that guy up there every time.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but with...
What's going on? What? Did you finish your room? No. Okay. You want to look at it one last time? Huh? It's fine. What? You want to look at it one time? You sure? You sure you don't want to look at it one more time? Huh? Okay.
before, that was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field.
You got to be careful when you see this. He's cheating, Rich. Yeah, he comes right there. First of all, he ran the wrong route. He ran the wrong route. God dang it, they ran him too deep. He's not supposed to run that deep downfield. Oh, this freaking cheating mess. He ran the wrong route. And that's why they ran him up here like that. This game cheats so much, man. God dang it. Wow, it cheats.
Butker now to have the extra point.
Jeez. Players don't do that.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is garbage. Cheat. There's no way in real life that guy's gonna do that.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Wow. Get out the way.
And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line.
Oh, wow. Whoa. They called the guy to run the ball back. Oh, my. I've seen it all. They gonna call him for... It wasn't him. It was this dude. So who he in the back? Oh, you freaking cheating rats. Of course.
Great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. Underneath to Dobbins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now a first down throw, Watson. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Watson. And that is incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
God dang it, this thing changed. Wow.
A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember traffic, turbulence, people around you.
Crap.
2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand.
God dang it, this
Put
thing
it away,
cheats so
tuck
much.
it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
Ugh. Jesus Christ.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
Cheap piece of garbage.
And it's 2nd down.
God dang it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, there he is.
And he takes his
There it is. Giving you the wrong guy, and you running the guy you think you should be behind him, and give you the guy that's freaking 15 yards upfield.
Executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
There it is. Instead of giving me the guy, here it is. Instead of giving me, they're going to give me a guy outfield. I'm running this guy out of bounds. Giving this guy another freaking 20 yards upfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds Coleman. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
So that's going to put a right field goal rate. Boy.
Absolutely cost you in the end. Just try to do your job, right? Try to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, the march up another 15.
Oh man, this is pure garbage. Oh my
leads to
God.
1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again, out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Wow.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
There it is.
Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple
So
there
they're
on
gonna
the
make this
scramble,
guy.
and
This mess, man. God dang it. Why do you keep playing? Why do you keep playing? Watch this. Oh, we see him. We ain't gonna try to stop and catch him. Nah. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna let him run right. Oh yeah, we looking at him now right here. We looking dead at him. Yeah, he's taking off. But we're gonna keep going this way and let him go on by. because if we get back here and sack him, then who knows what'll happen? This freaking mess, man. This is bull.
it's 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's
So with 4 seconds to go, here's the field goal unit on the field. Wow. Tash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Bunker's kick here is good.
Man.
And that will do it
comical,
for this first half.
It's comical.
So we've hit
It's comical.
halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send John over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
First, they just make Deshaun just drop the ball, because that's what he do. He got Butterfingers. Maybe he was eating hot dogs in there before the half. This is garbage.
Caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start up in Gillette Stadium
So once again, they're going to make the deep safety. Instead of him playing deep, he's going to run right in the middle of the field, because they know that that's the only guy that's going to be open. So they run him. So they run this guy to the middle of the field because they know that guy in the middle of the field is going to be open. You know, I mean, come on, man. And so then it's the right read, but because they make these guys do things that regular humans don't do, then you know you have the interception. Yes,
And they have the lead in that one over the visiting.
Oh man,
the Colts trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
Ain't no deep safety, one-on-one help on the top side. Go abandon the backside help to come into the middle of the field to stick a freaking tight end that two linebackers are already sticking. Come on, stop this. Right there, that bogus play right there. Thornhill, there's no way Thornhill will be playing up there. These freaking cheating dogs.
Thank you, sir. Separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
You gotta laugh. And then the guy gets a face mask. Oh, man. So they can just get it closer.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they split the uprights last time.
Hey, don't hit Mahomes hard. Still don't hit Mahomes hard. That's my boy. Okay, on the team. Still my boy. Don't hit him hard. Don't hit him hard. Don't hit stick.
I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
You keep running, though, we're going to pop him.
Right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
There it is. See, I'm pressing the button. They won't give me the guy, so I'm still out here somewhere. I mean, they don't switch on time. I mean, come on. Yes.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Garbage.
Mahomes going to throw. The tight end Kelsey has.
Oh, boy, I tell you, they just grabbed it. Yeah. They all just, well, that's two of them in the same game, man. Yeah.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest
Gotta
route to
laugh.
defend?
It's hilarious.
Especially
It's
if
funny.
a receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders,
He's right there. They
using
still
guys
threw it
almost
to
as
him. They said, "We don't care."
screens in order to get open, that makes
Funny,
things tough for
funny.
guys trying to get to the football.
Just his 2nd catch of the
Almost
game
on their
so
side
far.
now,
This
boy.
one
You gonna be able to
moves the
stop him.
chains. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Okay, Mahomes, I had it. Mahomes is not dumb. Mahomes is sliding.
Yourself as he keeps it for 3.
That joke is sliding. He got 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
All right, Mahomes, forget it. You still running, man. We're going to bust you. We're going to bust you up.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey.
How many times have they pushed our offensive lineman all the way back, and then they made him just grab him? Come on, man. Yes.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Now here's Mahomes, rolling to his left. He'll run it.
Oh, wow.
And he can reach reach the 5-yard line before going.
I wish my Mahomes could do that.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long
Wish my
way.
Mahomes could do that. He can't do no mess like that.
A big gain to boot.
You gotta laugh, man.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Gotta laugh.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5
Gotta laugh, boy.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground. Despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate.
You gotta laugh. It's funny.
From their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen the margin.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that is caught for the touchdown. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember.
Deshaun Watson, I know, man. I think somebody put a bug in because they think you done fumble those girls.
Keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or
they're gonna make them throw brokers intercept. They're gonna make them fumble the ball just when the guy just touched it. But we done hit Mahomes 4 times. He's just standing up strong. Come on, man, stop this.
Butker on for the PAT.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious.
And these guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Wow.
Now, there's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
We put our attention now on the Chiefs' defense. Got that fumble recovery last time, but it looked like they might give up points. It actually ended up yielding points for them on the offensive end.
It's a pretty good swing, isn't it? Maybe you're going to give up a touchdown. Instead, you score a touchdown. Great swing.
Then they made the guy run the route. Made him run the route wrong. I mean, at that route, he's not supposed to be that deep downfield.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Come back 5 yards.
Get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to bring up much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Well, 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Fake here on 1st down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Make him make a bad throw because,
into a defensive player in another zone.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Watson. Got an open man, it's QT. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
What's that?
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
That's going to be a shot.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he fires one,
here
it's
we
intercepted.
go. God
Picked
dang
up
it,
by the
man.
Honey
Here we
Badger,
go.
Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stop. Field at the 48-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback, it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield.
Stop.
He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position. And he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted,
They never make their guys do that, but their guys do it all the time.
Games to be played, so yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
6 at the 48-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey.
He was be playing zone, and they put us in cover 2, man.
And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Oh, boy.
And there's a situation where it's a tight end. Once he gets that end zone in his
3 guys sticking one dude on the other side of the field. I mean, come on, man. Are you serious?
He doesn't mind running through contact.
All 3 of them over there, and there's nobody on this side of the field. I mean, come on. I mean, what is this? God dang it. 3, look at this. Look, come on, man. I mean, he's over here by himself. Well, actually, it's your fault. This guy's supposed to go out here in the flat, so I guess actually it's your fault.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Start scoreboard watching this shit. Keep going.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston set to take over. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they get coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now it's Watson.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Deshaun Watson sacked.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Just not go for it. I'm taking my money.
So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kyrie Fairbairn comes on. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will close the gap down to 14.
Score, Chiefs 31, Texans 17.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Chiefs on third
Watch
down.
him like to try to run me, you throw it,
Four for five to this
off
point.
linebacker
This is
Terry
3rd
Tate.
and 8.
Boy, he is.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll look
Oh,
underneath here for
God dang it,
Edwards-Helaire.
Terry
And
Tate!
get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gotta get off the
Goes
field.
for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. The passing
Jesus
game
Christ.
continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
God dang it.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he will be brought
He ain't
down
that
about
dang
the
on
40
strong.
that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage,
you gotta
but
be
stay
kidding
in bounds and let that clock tick.
86.
The Chiefs on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends.
Dang it, you had to get off field on third down. He was going to be short. Terry Tate missed the thing on tackle.
Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're
This
going
guy
to take
plays
chances
fuzzy.
now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down
Strong,
opportunities to get off the
running
field,
hard.
and the
Ain't
clock
nobody
continues
hurrying
to
him.
roll.
Texans, man. God dang it.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Well, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
So that got 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown
Don't run
so
to the
well
kicker.
throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continue to do so.
Makes the score Chiefs 34, Texans 17.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you accepted
Off the
magic
field
number
at
earlier in this
third
game,
down.
20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Flush to his right.
I see that's bull. Oh.
On the run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh, wow.
Wide open, complete. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to
Oh, wow.
Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Houston.
Wow. Wow.
Brandon Cooks.
Oh,
His
wow.
6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Oh, wow.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use.
Oh, wow.
In that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy.
Oh, wow. Wow. What was that? Wow. And see, this is bogus. That ball should have been gone. So they see this is bogus. Oh man. Wow. So he stayed. Wow, he stayed on his feet. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow.
Words. How about explosive?
Wow.
75 yards, one play. That
Wow.
means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke
Wow.
down. They really executed the way that
Wow.
was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play, big time result.
Extra
Wow.
point by Fairbairn.
This nigga is
The lead is trimmed down to 10.
he's in control. Wow.
Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Guys, get Get a 3 and out right here.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Get a good hit.
He ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
Well, you know what? They've done it enough, so you're right. Hey, look, you are absolutely correct.
Folded like a lawn chair.
They do it to me all the time.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting, and he did better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes.
You know what? God dang it, Terry takes off his linebacker. You're missing tackles. God, what is wrong with you?
First down, Chiefs.
Oh, I would have put him in the 3rd and at least 10. Oh, he's still throwing the ball.
Caught right side at Snead.
Guys ain't throwing no ball yet.
Across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are
Terry Tate off his linebacker. What are you doing?
How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
He is lost out there.
Conservative in running that football.
You play such an awesome. You've been playing awesome all year. Now you playing like you never seen a football before.
First and 10 now.
God dang it!
Territory at the 45
Still throwing the ball.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Mahomes back 7 yards. The pickup there.
Come out of bounds. See if they're going to stop the clock.
A lot of people might expect them to run the
Of course
situation,
not.
Brandon, but this league, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Get down,
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down.
Well, he's proven real effective.
Down. We're not getting no licks on him.
Open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Hey, what they must have gave? He's running fast. My Mahomes don't run that dang on fast. Good gracious. That's it, gentlemen.
Edwards-Helaire on the counter, and he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Dang it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
7-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 18-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards.
Got that 3rd down at the top. You'd have got the ball back with 9-7 minutes left. You was right there.
2 minutes left.
Missed the freaking tackle. He just missed one right there.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And they've got it inside the 10.
Y'all sitting there.
Quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
At the 8-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And
Makes
he's
this
brought
guy
down
fumble.
right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Nobody asked you for no advice. Go
The
somewhere.
clock keeps rolling.
Suck.
This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They ain't dropping nothing.
Texans will use one of their 2 remaining
They ain't dropping nothing. And that guy fumbled all the time when he was on our team. All the time. I didn't even want to give him the ball. Now all of a sudden he's Hercules.
Here's Edwards Edwards-Helaire. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Come on, Finn, block this.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
Chiefs 37, Texans 24.
Shut up.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Watson and the Texans now down by 13, a little over a minute to go. Now their 4-game winning streak in great danger.
In great danger, fool. Talking man, had no damn Jalen Hurts, you big dummy. Shut up.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case,
This team
maybe
didn't
a
play
little too
the
much
freaking
target to
fool.
hit.
Shut
That
up.
one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Matthew. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
Stop it. See, here is this garbage. He didn't even go for the ball. This is bull crap, man. This is BS. He didn't even go for the ball. This guy's missed one throw.
You're right. He talked about being
Are you
cool,
freaking
calm,
kidding me?
collective rebounding. Not rebounding right.
Come on, man. This is garbage. That's funny. This cheating mess. Come on, man. His guy is open, and they gonna make him just stop. So then he ain't gonna make an attempt for the ball. Come on, man. So the Honey Badger goes for the ball. You sit and watch, and they don't even make the oh, there you go. Then you give me this. I'm thinking you're gonna give me this guy here, but you give me him. So that goes run him out the way. God, you freaking this garbage. Freaking garbage. Let me hit that fool. Get a head start and see can you hit him.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
This thing, man. God dang it, man. Wow.
When you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. 24. Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet.
I don't want to see this. Get past the person next. Get past. I want to see this garbage. Go.
Going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Flag on the play. Yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah.
That's so good.
Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped a bag on
that dude right there.
Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stank.
Wow.
Girl, hit the hole, then I ran it.
Wow. It's a wild card.